It is what it is. We're recording anyway. Hey, folks, welcome to our Chitty Opinion, where we're having tons of technical difficulty again, but we figured out another alternative. Fortunately, oops, sorry, I just kicked my dog for the fourth time. So what was it? Hold on. I eventually I will figure out how to put it up on the screen. But last week on a big five, you went 3-2. I went 2-3 because I lost the Jets game and you won the Jets game, even though straight up I won. So our records will be posted on Saturday's show when I figure it out because I'm trying to learn a lot of things in a very short amount of time. But anyway, my only gripe is with you convincing me to not pick the Bucks. Yes, I do blame you in my weakness to be influenced.
Well, let's look at it this way real quick.
Okay, real
A
quick.
lot of third and fourth downs.
Yeah.
Tampa Bay got lucky.
Yeah.
Let's just put it that way.
And that's fair. And that's sports. So whatever. I also kicked myself in the ass because I bet straight up Bills to win, but I bet the Ravens to cover. So I was like, because all the odds are different on a straight up win versus the odds. So I was just screw it. But it ended up being a wash regardless because the amount of different versions of the bets that I did anyway. But
all I could say to you is JETS. I called it.
We'll get to that. Well, you called it that they'd cover. You also said they were going to win. So
they should have won. Come on.
I don't care. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. Okay. The Patriots should have beat the Giants. Did they? No. So that's my reality on that.
No.
No, they shouldn't have beat the Giants twice.
No.
At least once. Wes Welker should have caught the ball.
Well, that's a whole nother story for another day. Remember.
Anyway, so
let's remember Eli sleeps.
I know. He sleeps well, and they consider him for the Hall of Fame, which is nauseating to me. But hey, it is what it is. That's part of sports, though. You're supposed to get upset and emotional and be what it is with you. So hopefully nobody lost a lot of money last week, and hopefully they won a lot. If someone won a lot of money, is how I should look at that. Though I do have one gripe with you, was that I was going through my ridiculous parlays that I do, and I had 4. I usually like to do 5 in there. I was like, what should I do for my 5th one for the Bills Ravens game? And I was like, oh, I forgot about the Justice Hill no brainer to go for. Though he only needed 15 yards, and he ended up with 15 yards. He ended up with 15 yards, minus 15 yards.
Now, if you've seen the play, it was a play that basically was behind the line of scrimmage.
Oh, he got destroyed. I'm like, dude, please give him the ball again. And I was like, we never saw him again. So instead, Derrick Henry decided to do what Derrick Henry never does, and that's fumble. So that cracked me up.
Yep. Again, it's one of those things, it's a hit and miss with him. Like I said, totally. I take that was him all the time.
I just thought it was funny that he needed 15 yards, but he got 15 yards the other way. So I just thought that was funny.
You're right. That was kind of weird, though.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. He could get that in one carry.
No, which I agree with. That's why it was just funny to me. I was like, this is a no-brainer. But for him to get the exact opposite of that, because all of a sudden the Bills showed up, which is great, because that was a fantastic fucking game. But that was perfect drama.
But what I thought was really weird in this game, Keaton Mitchell, it was a coach's decision not to play him. So that even made it more for Justice Hill, because that line for his prop went up to almost 11 right before the game.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because Rasheen Al was Al. He was the backup, the third string. I was surprised. I don't know what happened with Keaton Mitchell. That's the only thing that worried me, but wasn't playing.
No, I had forgotten about the game. I don't know what I was doing. I must have been cooking dinner for the week or whatever else, and I was just like, "Oh fuck, the game's on!" So I just did one real fucking fast, and I was because I usually like to wait, so I didn't get to look at anything because I was just distracted by whatever, getting just prepared for the week, whatever. Regardless, I just thought that was funny. So anyway, let's move on to this coming week and their lines. I got the opening lines. I had the episode I did yesterday. I went over them real quick. The lines have actually changed on some of the games, like this first game, Washington, Green Bay for Thursday night, which I guess we're doing this on Wednesday will be tonight. And it was open at 3.5 plus 3.5 for Washington. Now it's down to 3.5. You got?
No, I still got 3.5.
You got 3.5. I got 3.
Yep.
All right. So, you said 3.5. You have them.
Yeah, that's on the ESPN bet app.
All right, I got this on DraftKings at them at +3, so obviously the numbers were going toward the Packers.
Yes, I actually liked Green Bay at home.
I don't know. I like the Commanders to cover at
Really?
least. Yeah, I do. I don't know why. I just don't. I don't know. I this game is kind of. I said it yesterday. The over under. I'll take the over on this too.
48.5.
You got 48.5. I got 48.5 as well. The money line's interesting at 142 for the Commanders.
Yeah, that's a little.
That seems higher than it should be.
Yeah, it's
I figured them at a plus
Bay.
112 would be the highest that I would expect them at, even at 3.5 points. But
Well,
whatever.
but that's another thing, real quick, is usually the home teams usually get like 3 points, no matter what, just
Yeah.
for being at home.
Yeah.
So they're saying this game is basically almost a pick 'em.
Yeah. Okay, that's fair enough on that. But I don't know. I will take even the Commanders at 3 points. I will still take them. I don't know if I'll take them straight up. I just feel like the game's going to can be closer. But again, I misjudged the Packers last week too, or I overrated the Lions last week anyway. So
I like Green Bay in this one at home.
okay, that's fair. I'm gonna go by the schedule I have posted on the screen. We're gonna go Browns Ravens, which is like 11.5 points, I believe.
Yes.
They're giving the Browns, so it hasn't changed. You said over under is 45.5.
Yep.
I think this is my issue here. Is divisional games you never fucking know. I know that the Ravens are gonna be on a revenge thing because they're angry about last week, so I definitely wouldn't see them winning by 15 points. But I could also see beat the Browns being like, oh, they're going to be ready for us, ready to destroy us. I mean, can we hold them because we know them so well? That's the other thing I get in my head.
Well, do you know what's really interesting about this game? Joe Flacco played with Baltimore,
Yeah.
So he's going back home, sort of here, going back
in a way,
to play.
Yeah, and it's a divisional game.
Yeah.
They should have won last week in all reality between both teams.
Mm-hmm.
Neither one of the teams wants to be 0-2 because they don't think they should be. So is it going to be a grudge match that that could be actually? You know what I mean? I'm gonna look up.
I might like the under on this game, to tell you the truth.
Let me look at Keep filling in on that because I'm gonna look at last year's scores out of curiosity for this game and see what their score. So it was 23-20 last October. This game at the Ravens.
Mm.
And then the second meeting was that was their second meeting.
They each play 1-1.
Yeah, I'm just saying, where is their first meeting? That was pieces. So October 23rd, Browns at Ravens. Let me look at the numbers real quick. The stats. Jacoby Brissett versus Lamar Jackson. Jacoby Brissett destroyed Lamar Jackson in the stat line. That's insane. And hold on, what is this?
Now, was Myles Garrett playing for Cleveland, though? The one-man wrecking crew?
Hold on, because Derrick Henry didn't play that game.
He might have been hurt. How late was that in the season?
This was October 23rd, so what's that, week 7?
It's 6 or 7.
Yeah, it's week 7. Or week 8. 7, because the record was 2-3. Yeah, so it was week 7. They were 2-3, the Browns, and the Baltimore Ravens were 4-3. I mean, 2-5 and 4-3. So yeah, I guess he didn't play. But Lamar Jackson didn't pass to anybody. Rashad Bateman was their leading receiver, and they didn't have it. Wow, nobody was there. Well, that's another thing.
Yeah.
I guess.
This game here, I would do Baltimore on the money line. If you're betting small, putting them in like a parlay, that's what I would do. This would definitely be.
And they lost their second meeting against the Browns.
But see, again, that might have been in Cleveland too.
They have Lamar Jackson. Oh, how late was this game? Oh, this is late in the season. They were already in the playoffs.
They already had the playoffs wrapped up.
That's right. That's why. But still, it was close. So I don't know. Maybe for shits and giggles, I would take the Cleveland Browns on one of my
I'd go Baltimore.
The cover, and it'd just be fun. And you go Baltimore for. I mean, straight up is I wouldn't bet it because it's minus.
No, I would definitely do Baltimore in a teaser.
Okay.
Definitely do them in a teaser.
Explain the teasers to people because that confuses me.
Well, on the money lines, basically, you just got to win.
Okay.
And again, with like certain sports apps like DraftKings, you could get like a 2 out of 3 correct or 4 out of 5 or something like that. And now they have like the chance where if you lose one, you still win with the other 3, which I like that.
I do like that. The ghost pick.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Where is okay? The next game up is Jags at Cincinnati. Jags are 3.5-point underdogs.
It's another one's going to be interesting.
Yeah. Another kitty cat versus kitty cat game for the Jags. They're playing all the cat games first this year.
Trevor Lawrence on the road's horrible. He's even horrible at home too, but he's worse on the road.
Well, I'd be curious to see what's if Cincinnati can even I don't know what the fuck they can do. I don't even know.
They'll be better at home.
I don't even think I'd even bothered with this game personally.
Yeah, I mean, again, I think
this is
another money line pick. Yeah, another money line pick.
This is, if anything, I might play might just play the under on this if I played anything at 48.5. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really care for this game. So we'll move on to the next one, which is New York Giants at your Cowboys.
Yes, sir.
5.5.
I'm jumping all over Dallas if it's under 6.
Okay.
If it's under 6, it's all over Dallas.
6 right now, so you can place the early bet over under 44.5. Is sticking with Russell Wilson in New York, which I think is ridiculous.
For now, I think this will be his last chance, and it's going to be tough on the road in Dallas, and Dallas coming off a tough one.
I mean, if you're going to lose big, I guess give him maybe 3 weeks, but if you're going to lose, you might as well just lose because you have a rookie.
Yeah,
that's how I look at it.
But I'm going to tell you something, Jackson Dart, man, he's not bad.
Well, no, I'm not saying he's bad. I'm just saying if you're going to lose, though, and you know what I mean? Like, don't lose because you have someone who's a shell of himself. Lose, you know what I mean? Or it's more acceptable to lose because you have a rookie than you do having a veteran. Is more I guess, my point.
Well, the Cowboys brought in Jadeveon Clowney today. I'm surprised.
What?
They didn't sign him yet, but they said there could be an offer on the table for him.
I know he was still running around available.
Yep, he's in today, so we'll see.
Well, okay. Well, on to the next. I'm with you on the Cowboys in this one. We have the Bears at the Lions.
Yeah, I don't think the Bears are as good as everybody says they are.
I don't think they are either. I think Caleb Williams looked good running around, but he did not look good with the ball.
No. Anything under 6, I'm all over Detroit.
It's I have it at 6. What do you have it at?
6.5.
Right, well, I have it at 6, so I don't know. Over on.
See, that's another thing too. If you look around to get the best line. Now, again, I understand everybody's betting small.
Yeah.
But entertainment. But you also want to try to win too.
Oh, of course, absolutely.
You want to build that bankroll.
I look at other sites too. I just don't like keep putting money in all these different places. I get confused.
No, that's why when you do something like that to look at other, other apps or whatever, how you do it online.
Yeah, I have 3 that I
look for the best line and just go with that.
Yeah. So, anyways, where were we? Oh, over on
Detroit.
What do you have for over on? I can't read this.
46.5.
46.5.
Yeah.
Okay, 46.5. I don't know. Oops. I have to refresh my page. I don't know why they make you do this, but I have to refresh. But anyway, so I don't know. Maybe another game I don't really care much about. What'd you say?
No, I would go with Detroit. If it's 6 and under, I'd definitely take Detroit at home, coming off the beat down up in Green Bay. I mean, that was kind of an embarrassment. Even though this could be the year they regress.
I think it will be. But this is Dan Campbell's opportunity to prove himself because he's going against his old coordinator. So we'll see what happens. Yeah, that's why I might give the edge to the Bears, to be honest with you. But especially the way that the defense was playing at the beginning of the game, at least. But that could have been more J.J. McCarthy.
I'm not buying it. Not buying
we'll
it.
See. I don't know. It's only week 2. I'll buy it.
Yeah.
So you get the Lions. I get the Bears on that one. Cover. What's next in line here? The Patriots at the Dolphins. Why does this have to be at Miami, bro? And I have NFL weather up at here, and they have it's going to be 81 chance of thunderstorm, so it's going to be humid as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's not.
I'll make a prediction here for you, there, Al.
All right.
Could it happen? Billy B comes and replaces Daniels.
No.
Being the head coach, leaving North Carolina.
Never.
Could it happen?
Who is throwing that out there?
Now hold on here real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Guess whose division they're in?
Who's
the Patriots? Boy, oh boy, would that be a matchup coming in the second round they play.
Oh, who's floating that around?
It's online. ESPN's floating a little bit. And my boy, you know who really came through? And the coach I really love, Bill Cowher. He threw it out there. Wouldn't it be something?
That would
if
be
Billy Belichick comes back.
It would be hilarious.
Oh my God, that
I would
be
welcome
great.
that any day of the week. I really would. I mean, McDaniels is doing a terrible job down there all of a sudden.
Here, this is what he should do if he goes to Miami. Make a deal with the Patriots. If Miami comes up and beats them with Bill Belichick as a head coach, he gets to claim their patents that he tried to go for. How great would that be?
Oh, it'd be so funny, dude. Well, the whole thing where he's like, Patriots staff isn't allowed at my games because I'm not allowed in New England. But I'm like, dude, you were just there like 2 weeks ago. Shut your face.
Now, hey, don't forget what happened when Tennessee played the Patriots, and Vrabel was there. They didn't get along there too good neither. No. The old handshake, turn the head and go.
Yeah. Well, he's just a fucking prick. You know what I mean? But anyway, back to this game. Patriots are 1.5-point underdogs. I think it's odd that it's that because Miami's offensive line is complete trash.
Horrible.
Right, so the only reason why I think the way it is because Patriots just suck in Miami. It's just a known fact. You know, like even with Brady, he couldn't win down there. You know, but maybe twice that I can remember. You know.
Hey, could this be the game Tua gets pulled?
You think so? Who's their backup?
They got Zach Wilson, and then Quinn Ewers out of Texas. So
I don't know. We'll
interesting.
See. This is an interesting game. I might go with the Pats anyway because I'm a homer on this. But I think Dolphins are just that bad. But the Dolphins also play well against us again. But it's a totally different team, different coaching. So who the hell knows? I don't think Miami is. I think Miami is a shell of themselves as a team in term of team concept. Personally, so
my thing on this, it comes down to Tyreek Hill. Is he going to get suspended for what just been released from his divorce?
Well, he'd still have to appeal it anyway, so it wouldn't matter. So we'd have to. He'd be probably fine to play. You know,
that's true. If he plays,
because I mean, when did it come out? Yesterday or Monday? Yesterday?
Yeah, I think it was.
Yeah, so it has to go through its week thing. You know, same thing that went on with Crawford from spinning before they got rid of him. They had to go through a week.
That sucks, man. Because I liked him. I like him.
Yeah, I mean, it's a stupid thing. I mean, it was a bonehead move on him and Prescott's.
I'm going Patriots.
Knew what he was doing, so I'm going Patriots too. Next up is San Fran at the Saints. I got San Fran favored at 3 points.
I got him at 2.5 here. Now you know why this is 2.5 and dropping because the Kittle's out 4 games, and now Purdy he's iffy right now because of his toe and shoulder. And guess who the backup is?
Who is the backup?
I'll give you one guess. Come on.
Give me a hint.
Mac and cheese.
Is it Mac Jones?
Mac Jones, baby.
Did he end up there? No shit.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep. Purdy will play.
Hey, you know, yeah, he will, but I mean, still. So what's the over on here? 40 points?
40.5. That's because they don't know if Purdy's going to play now.
So this might be one. I mean, if someone wants to grab this early and they're confident in this game, I wouldn't object to it.
Yep.
You know, on favoring the Saints.
Ooh.
Because they're at 3. If Purdy doesn't play, that's going to totally fucking flip it. You know what I mean?
Really? Ooh. I'm gonna stay.
That's worth $5 for shits and giggles.
I'm gonna stay with the Niners. I'm going with the Niners.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I don't know. I think they can hang.
All right. Well, we'll roll with it. We'll see what happens by what we end up picking for the top. I might throw that in the top 5. You never know. We got Bills at Jets. Here's another one, a divisional game that you don't know about. I don't give a shit what people will say about the Bills and how great they did and whatever else. It's a divisional game, and they barely beat the Jets first time around last year too.
Dude, I'm telling you, take the Jets 7 and above.
What do you have? I got 6.5.
6.5. Yep. If it's 7 and up, take the Jets. Even put them in a teaser where you'll get an extra 6.
I'm with you on that one. I will not. The total's probably where it should be. To be honest, we have.
Yeah, I think they made a good choice there too.
So I was going to say 45.5 beforehand, but I'll take the 46.5 and see. All right, I won't touch that. But definitely, I agree with you on the Jets. If it gets to 7.
Yep, 7. I would take it.
All right. We have Seahawks at the Steelers.
Mm-hmm.
Where the hell is that for me on here?
I got 2.5.
I got 3 plus 3 for the Seahawks at the Steelers. And over under a 40.5. They don't expect it much.
Mm-hmm.
What are you expecting?
2 good defenses. That's why.
Are they expecting a dogfight? Apparently.
Well, I know one thing. I'd be shocked if Bozo Rogers throws 4 TDs in this game. The best is when they gave him the game ball after the game, and he says no, he has enough of these, and he gave it to Skoranek that scored the 4th touchdown for him. Yeah. Really, dude?
I know you don't like him, so you're biased with the hatred. You know, he could have gave it to a child dying of cancer. You'd be like, really, dude? Seriously?
It's like, come on. And poor Skoranek took it because he's like, hey, this is great.
I'm
going Seattle.
Yeah. I mean, I'm bending that way too.
A little nervous coming across from the old story of the West Coast to East Coast thing, 1 o'clock early.
That's why I was iffy about it at first, because when I realized that, after I would when I really kind of thought about it, I was like, but what time? It's an early game.
Yeah, it's 1.
So that's 10 o'clock for them in the on the West Coast.
It's the old theory, coming west to east, and
yeah.
And I believe in that too.
I totally do, because I know what it's like when I travel. I used to live in California, traveling back and forth. You don't realize it until it becomes 6 o'clock over here, and you're like, it's fucking bedtime, bro. The first couple of days, if you live a normal life.
And you're calling home and checking on the dogs, and
so it's like, all right, whatever. I might go Steelers on this. We'll see where the line goes, especially if it goes down to 2.5. Well, we'll see. Right, next up is Rams at Titans. 5.5 favorites on the Rams. I don't know, dude. I'm not saying the Titans look great by any sense of the imagination, but I think their coaching staff is kind of a joke. But
yeah,
I don't know. Maybe that just seems like high. I could see 3.5 for the Rams. They didn't prove nothing last week.
This is their offensive coach. Ain't he the one that said that he didn't know what the players? Yeah, the actual rule was. Wait a minute, here's a coach.
That's why you think they're a bunch of morons. I was like,
and my poor boy Cam Ward back there getting pummeled. You see his dad in the stands. Yeah. What's called one of the receivers missed the ball that he threw him, and his dad got up and he's like going like this in the stands. I'm like, I'm right with you, man.
Yeah, I mean
your son's a great ball player.
That'll be a coaching staff that ruins a hardworking kid who's probably could be better if he had a better coaching staff around him.
Yeah, I mean, come on, you have your coach and I didn't know what the rule was.
I mean, imagine. I mean, from a coaching standpoint, I'd take the Rams. So,
they're coming across. I don't know. I might go with Cam Ward on this game. Not just because I'm biased because of Cam.
No. I get what you're saying. But yeah, I don't know. I have a question mark on that game. Let's see. Panthers at the Cardinals. What's that? A late game. I got 6.5 point favorite for Cardinals. Dude, the Cardinals, ever since Kyler Murray got there, you don't know what the fuck they're gonna do. I'm not gonna lie, bro. They are so up and down. Like
Marvin Harrison's a stud too.
He is. He's like what a wasted team they put him on. That poor guy.
He's got to suffer. I mean, hey, Carolina's not bad. I'm sorry, they're not bad.
They're not as bad as like people want to play them out to be for not doing well last week. But I'm just like, guys, it's fucking week 1. Can we stop it with this shit? Not every. There's 5 great quarterbacks in this league that will carry the team, and we all know they're going to do all right in the first week. All right, so cut the people. These pundits and people are going to cut the shit. I agree. And again, this is a coast to coast, east to west, though.
A lot of games like that this week, huh?
Yeah. So coast to coast, but in the favor of Panthers because it only makes it a 4:00 game.
I got to go with Arizona though. At home.
6.5 over under 43. I
I think Marvin Harrison balls out in this one. I think he goes nuts.
Okay, I can roll with that. I mean, I'm not going to make a decision on that one, to be honest with you, but I can definitely roll with that. Broncos at the Colts. 1.5 point favorite for the Broncos, which I think is crazy.
How?
And I am so taking the Colts on this, and I probably should before they start going bananas on the flip flop by Friday.
I don't understand that neither.
I don't see it. I just don't. I don't know what they saw. It's like, are they really saying the defense is that good?
But you know what I'm going to do to you, Al? I'm going to do
to me?
Lee Corso, not so fast, my friend. Denver. I'm taking Denver. Bo Nix.
Are you taking them at the 1.5, or we're going to take them?
Yep.
See what happens next week.
I take them at 1.5. Right. Not so fast, my friend.
All right, I'll stick with the Colts on that one. We're disagreeing a lot this week. This is great.
Why we do this?
Well, and don't forget though, I did win the one matchup that mattered between us last week, so that's all that matters. Eagles at the Chiefs.
I hate this game because I never go against Mahomes under 3 at home.
Yeah, I don't either.
And obviously, I don't like the Eagles. Gee, and I wonder why.
But honestly, I feel like taking the Eagles on this one.
I hate to say it, Philly.
I would take the Eagles in this one. And I'm actually shocked that this is a 4:05 game, by the way.
Well, I didn't think they think with all the injuries, too, to Kansas City, too, that.
Yeah, I'm definitely taking the lack of wide. I mean, Worthy is on a day-to-day, so we don't even know if he's going to play.
Yeah, you got to take Philly.
But I have to take at the 1.5, and over-unders at 46.5.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, after seeing what Herbert did to them last week, I could see it. I mean, unless KC. I mean, I think KC is going to score. They're at home. They have to. They're going to do their very best to keep it close. So I could definitely see them both scoring over 24 points. Personally.
Yeah.
So
I think it's going to be a lot closer than what they're thinking, but you got
what the numbers are showing. I think it is because I mean I will take the Eagles though in the over on this one for sure. Sunday night game. Who decided this? Falcons Vikings is a Sunday night game after Chiefs Eagles. Like, are you trying to get more mid-afternoon watch? I don't get it.
No, don't forget there's 2 Monday night games too this week.
I know. Oh. I mean, I understand why they do it, but come on. Falcons at Minnesota. I will take Minnesota. I don't care what the number is.
Yep. I like Minnesota. We're going skull together here, baby.
Nice. Tampa over under 44.5. That's a weird number.
Again, I liked Atlanta last week. I thought this is a game I tell you right now. Houston, their line got shuffled right before the game because their left tackle was out.
Yeah.
They had to shuffle everything around, and like CJ said, everyone was just walking through the motion, and
that was
they
disgusting.
got stung.
Yeah,
I got Houston 2.5.
I mean, yeah, they got to step up their fucking shit. And I don't know, Tampa Bay, dude. I don't know why I have so much faith in. I mean, I'm a Baker Mayfield fan anyway, and I have
yeah, you like him.
I have a reestablished appreciation for him again right now. So I
like his toughness, though. I mean, he's not.
Yeah, I mean, he's just watching him play. He's got balls. Like, I mean, he don't give a fuck where he's throwing or who he's throwing to. And I like that, And he's like, he get this no quit thing. It kind of reminds me of like when he was playing. You ever see that Mahomes game when Oklahoma played Texas Tech?
Yeah, that's when he took the flag.
That game was just awesome. It kind of reminds me of that. He was like, no, go fuck you. I'm gonna do it. I don't know. I'll go with Tampa Bay here just because of that reason alone. At the 2.5 though, if it goes to 3, I'll probably go with Houston. The over under 42. I'd probably take the 42 on over. No.
Could be a shootout. What happened to Nico Collins last week? I know Houston was falling apart. They're walking through, but man, he was nowhere to be seen.
Yeah, I think it's like one of those things where like where if the energy around you ain't there, then it ain't there. That's just really what it
Yeah,
is. You know what I mean? Like you're gonna fall flat on your face regardless. And I just feel like that's just if that was the energy, then that's what it was. I think.
that's why I think Houston comes out on fire at home. They know they're better than what they were.
On a Monday night.
That defense is outstanding.
Fair, definitely. Excuse me. Chargers at Raiders. Chargers are only a 3-point favorite, which is still surprising to me. I'm a Chargers fan, and I'm probably the only Justin Herbert fan, so I will go with the Chargers on this and Harbaugh.
Yeah, I can't go against Brady. Wrong. I'm going Chargers.
Are you really?
Yeah.
I know. I like this game. This will probably be the game that I wish I could watch, but it's on when I go to bed. So
Could be a great teaser right here. You think?
Oh man,
Could be a great teaser.
It just sucks, dude. It's fucking on a 10, bro. Like, come on, dude. Whatever. I get it, but like, you're losing half the country of laborers. When you do this shit.
Remember back in the days, though, when we were in high school, it used to be 9 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
Remember that?
I'd actually record the games.
Mm-hmm. They push it back to 8 then, and because people were complaining. I don't know.
Dude. I mean, that's the beginning of the week. If it's a fucking Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, yeah, it makes sense. But that's the first night of the week, dude. You already had to wake up and go to the job you most likely hated or didn't want to do, and then so you're mentally drained out of just hating your day, and then whatever, I don't know.
If anything, I'd rather see them move the Super Bowl on a Saturday, which I know every year it's in the talks, but they won't do it.
No, they won't. I think honestly, like if your local town, like I don't know, obviously it could never happen because you need like cities to agree to this, but you if your city or your state is in the Super Bowl, then you should
be
off. Day off.
I agree because everybody takes it off anyway most of the time.
Yeah, I know. I remember I got yelled at for it once.
No,
I did.
I mean, if the Cowboys ever
get calendar, I got yelled at for it.
Take it off.
That's because our fearless boss owner did not want to deal with the guy that I had to deal with as my location manager at the time. So so he was mad that he had to deal with him for the day, which was like, I'm sorry, but I followed the rules, and the fact that you have to remind people. I gotta remind people. I'm about the manager's gotta remind people. I'm sorry. So I get yelled at for not doing his job. Whatever. You know what I mean? It's one of those deals, but
yeah, whatever.
Regardless, so it should be the day off for every team. And I think why not?
I'm going to ask the town here if they could shut down the block for me if the Cowboys ever get there. Because I'm going to say they can bring the fire trucks. And,
if them ever get there again, or the Bills ever get there, it should be just a 1-year national holiday the next day. In all reality. Oh, no, if the Bills or the Browns actually do, it should be. But the Browns do have a championship per se. So, but yeah, if the Bills ever get to win a Super Bowl, it should definitely be a 1-day national holiday to congratulate all those poor fans.
It'll be like a block party.
Fantastic. Anyway, so we are at 33 minutes. We did good.
Real quick, for tomorrow night,
yeah,
I got a prop for you, buddy.
Okay, say it now.
Gotta jump on it quick, though. Austin Ekeler, receiving yards, over 20.5. You got to jump on it now because it's at 20.5.
Who's he playing for now?
Washington. And Jacory, I took him last week. It's funny because it's just how quick they catch up to these things, all but Justice Hill, and I love it. Which, by the way, yeah, I'm taking him this week. I know you're going to get tired of hearing.
No. Trust me, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't win those every fucking week. You just can't. No. I don't care how low the number is. Like I told you, I did the Freiermuth thing, but I will taking winning 2/3 of the time because you're still up. Not a big deal, dude. Not a big deal at all.
But it's funny because Jacory, the starting running back, the rookie for Washington, it was only like 20.5 or 22.5. And I'm like, wait a minute, this guy's a starter. He's got one of the best offensive lines, which that kills me to say because it's the Commanders. He ended up with like 40-some. So I just checked it the other day. It's 45. Because they knew people were jumping on it. I bet you they got hammered, especially live betting.
You're smart because you look at them early in the week. I don't look at them early in the week because it doesn't cross my mind soon enough. which that's my own bad, obviously. So I'm gonna.
And they do the live betting too, and that's when it was, and you could see this, and you just knew Vegas was starting to catch on. And
yeah,
it was
I gotta start paying attention more to that. Probably start doing that next week. I'm just still trying to figure out this video stuff.
Well, you're doing a hell of a job. We're doing good. I like it. Love it.
All right. I don't care that this is being recorded right now when I say this, but when I stop this, actually, you know what? I'll just stop it now. All right, folks. Thanks for watching. Don't forget, bet small, win big.
Don't be a degenerate.
Exactly. Till next time.